If you're feeling lost in life, it's important to know that you're not alone. Many people feel lost or uncertain at some point in their lives. Whether it's because they don't know what career path to take, they feel disconnected from their relationships, or they don't have a clear sense of purpose or direction. Anytime I feel lost in life, I always want to know and understand why. Numerous times I felt lost in life until I realized the essence and the purpose of that feeling. That's why I combined scientific research, my experience, and psychology to create this video for you, for me as a reminder, and for my kids so they can watch this one day if they feel lost in life sometimes. I want you to know that what it takes to change your life when we speak about feeling lost is to change the perspective. To change your perspective and how you think about feeling lost in life and how you perceive that. What is important to know is that this feeling of being lost is not your enemy. It is your guide and your indicator that you strayed away from your path. But not any path. The path that is in harmony with you, with your being, with your true self. I think we feel lost mostly of the time when we don't have firm and strong priorities, or when we impose other people's priorities on ourselves. What do I mean by that? When we see someone who seems happier or more satisfied in life or more successful, and we don't question our measurements. How do we measure? Is that a person happier? Is that person more successful? It's just something that we see. But when we perceive that someone is maybe happier, maybe more successful, then we think that that person is on a right path. And automatically we think that our path is wrong somehow. Like someone is doing something better than me. We forget that everyone is an individual for himself and that what we see is often not true, especially on social networks. What I realized and what truly changed my life when we speak about feeling lost in life is that it doesn't matter which path I will take, as long as I feel peace inside my mind and my soul. And maybe it's better to say as long as there is no restlessness inside my mind and my soul. I think, and as a psychologist, I know why we strive for so many things and why we change priorities, because of the hormones such as dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin. It's a story for another video, but every time when we change our priorities, it's because of those hormones. We seek that feeling. We need the dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin to be raised, and for that we have to do some specific things, and sometimes those things are not in alignment with who we are. Here's a simple example. Maybe I will see someone who is more successful and his priority is money and financial freedom, for example. So I will consider that my path, if I am, for example, someone who doesn't care about financial freedom and a career, but is family-oriented and self-actualization oriented. So I'm not someone who truly likes to strive for some achievements. But if I see someone who is doing that, and that person seems pretty happy, pretty successful, I can become suspicious in my own priorities, and I can switch, I can change my priorities, I can suddenly start chasing career. I can suddenly start spending all of my time to somehow feel in alignment with that person's priorities, because my brain tricked me. I believe that person is on a better path. But how can I measure my and other people's paths when I don't know those people? I don't even know myself completely, so I can decide which path is better for me. But what I have and what you have is that feeling of being lost. It's the indicator that you are doing something wrong. You are moving away from who you truly are. I think this is the best way I can describe what is that feeling lost. And I think the biggest change in mindset is actually this: when you change the perspective and become grateful for that feeling and do something about it, not avoiding it, not finding the ways, typing on Google, how can I stop being lost in life? Like, there is no a specific rule for each of us, but the simplest question we can ask ourselves is, when do I feel peaceful and happy? And that's the only thing when it comes to the purpose of anything. I think that's the only thing that matters. Like, how do you feel, how your family members feel, the people you live with, the people you care about. Not any career, not any self-actualization goals or any successful paths you can take. I think all of that is, it seems like important in life, to pursue careers, to pursue achievements, to achieve something big in life. I don't know for you, but I realized that for me, simply what is the most important is, am I going to sleep happy, satisfied, peaceful? And then I know that I am on the right path. The right path for me is anything you do to take care of yourself, to feel okay, to feel good, to feel peaceful, to feel calm and satisfied. What do you think? Every time I've moved from my own priorities, I felt nervous. I felt some type of anxiety, restlessness. I felt all of that. And I didn't know what should I do with that feeling. And I thought that I must become more successful like some other people that I probably saw, I don't know where, it doesn't matter. I was confused with the measurements I used for my value and for the direction in life I should follow. And I know it's not easy. I know we cannot have only one priority. But my point is that you should know that you are on the right path only if you feel satisfied, peaceful, and calm. And that's the sign that you are in alignment with your soul, with your true self.